In a recent video, I talked about hominin tracks that were misidentified as bear tracks for 60 years. And I ended that video by asking, how did this happen? How did we get this wrong for so long? How could these hominin tracks, which Mary Leakey at the time said that they were hominin tracks, but no one really listened to her, get misidentified as a bear? According to the study, there were no bear fossils in the area, and the trackway is about 26 meters. And bears just simply don't walk bipedally for that long consecutively, especially in the 50.9 hours of bear footage where only 0.09% of that footage non-consecutively was spent walking bipedally. So even though there was no evidence that bears were even in the area, they were still concluded to be bear tracks. But that's not even the biggest issue. The issue is with tracking as a field of study. Tracking is the oldest science or field of study ever, I would argue, because it was the one thing you had to teach your kids so you could feed your family out of the environment instead of feeding some wild animal's family. Ichnology is the study of tracks, particularly in extinct animals and fossilized footprints, but it also deals with extant or living animals. And in 1920, the science was established officially, even though it was practiced pretty much for hundreds of thousands of years at least. This is a bear track, and as you can see, there are the claw marks that are clear. Even drawings of bear tracks show the claws. My point is, we know a lot about tracks. We can tell dozens of things about an animal just from a single track. Now, nothing has just one cause, but I will say I think that the biggest driver behind something like this going unnoticed for so long is ego. Now, it could be historical context, things that were going on at the time that just kind of allowed for this kind of thing to, fall by the wayside, or it could be the current understanding of human evolution at the time. So if you see a foot that looked like this, and when you're used to seeing footprints like this in the area, people might have just wrote it off as, we know that only hominins that made tracks like this were in this area, so this has to be something else. It's not a hominin. While that does seem logical, this is a great example of how hubris can make us blind, even in science, even among the best and the brightest of us. It happens all the time, even to today, especially in anthropology. I'm Jabba, this is Gabademics.